Three more. I had to go and do some stuff. So I'm out here for 45 minutes later to do three more sets of 10. My life, eh? Alright. Okay. I'm going to clean the shed up a bit because I've been having to do that for a while. I'm pulling up the carpet everywhere in the house too because it's all had it after 30 years or 30 plus years. I'm probably going to... Anyway, I'm doing it all myself. That's the reason why you probably see all the carpet. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. There's a big pile of carpet there. So that's taking up a lot of time and effort and energy I don't really have. But anyway, it is what it is. Much more hygienic without carpet. I don't really like carpet. I'd rather have tiles or polished concrete or, whatever. I'm going to... Tuesday, I'm going to have Wednesday off. I've got to incorporate cardio somewhere. I don't really have a space to put the rower or a space to put stuff. I have been walking on the treadmill at the sit-stand desk that I've got when I'm doing computer stuff or editing. So I am still doing a little bit of like movement, cardio, but I really should begin running or rowing or bike riding or doing something a bit more intensive cardio wise. I just have to find the time to do it. It probably should be part of a workout routine. Also, I don't know how interesting it is to watch that. I don't know how interesting watching people weightlift is interesting, unless you're like beating PBs and stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll deal with that Thursday when I come back and do deadlifts. I'm also doing I'm also foam rolling pretty much every day, and I'm doing stretching and trying to keep myself limber as possible between workouts, so I don't seize up and I don't get sore. Um, but the main thing is that I'm just moving as much as I can, because if you don't move, you'll lose it. Is that how it goes? If you don't use it, you lose it, or whatever. Anyway, all right. Thursday. Hi. It's Friday night, and I haven't done Thursday or Friday's workout, because yesterday I was sorting this out. This is a bed. So we got Mum a new bed that's more accustomed to her, a lift bed. So we can get her out of bed and into bed and all of that better. But this is the old one. And I mean, it's good that we got a new bed, but it took all yesterday to clean her room out and get the new bed in and set all the new bed up and then get her into the bed and run her through all the different settings and things that she can do. And then this literally has just come out into the shed, and it's right in the middle of where I would be working out. So I don't know how I'm going to store this other bed. It's not necessarily it's not functioning or anything like that, but it's just not very good. It's just not very good for Mum. This one isn't. So I'm thinking of cleaning the shed up more than it is, because it's full of shit at the moment. And then from there, storing it over to the side of the shed, but it's quite big and it's quite in the way. So I know that sounds like an excuse, but it's bloody heavy, and I had to move it a long way. So it was quite an ordeal to get that moving, to get it moved, and to get all the other ones set up and all that. So that happened on Thursday, and today I was just playing catch up. So I did cooking and did all the things that I usually would do on a Thursday. I did that today, and now we're here Friday night, and I've only got I've got less than an hour to do some things. So yeah. So I'm going to try and do some things. I probably will do some deadlifts, maybe. I probably won't talk to the camera very much, because I just want to get going with it. But yeah, I probably want to. I just want to briefly touch on. Like, this happens quite a lot. Not getting a new bed, but just shit happens quite a lot. And I've noticed that if I don't get the working out done straight away in the morning, like early morning, life just grabs a hold of me, and then I'm out here, an hour before I should be going to bed, kind of thing, and it's not good. So, but man, I've been fighting fatigue. So, like, I'm exhausted going to bed and waking up pretty exhausted, and then to get out in the to get out of bed and then to get out in the gym pretty much straight away within an hour of waking up is pretty hard. Or has been pretty hard. Um, I I gave up caffeine probably 2 months ago. No, a month ago. Month ago. So I haven't been having coffee or caffeine or anything, but I'm thinking that to kick me into gear, I'm thinking about taking either a caffeine pill or having a strong coffee on the mornings to to get out into the gym, and then get out into the gym in the morning, and then hopefully it'll forge a good pattern at least 4 days a week, getting out here 4 days a week. So um, um, that's the idea. So I'm still at it. Um, I haven't picked up. I've totally forgot to do the accessory work for the last two exercises this week. I was going to just tack them onto the end of working out, but now we're looking at Friday night, and I still haven't done the last, Thursday, Friday workout. So I probably could go to bed today, or just go to bed today and not do it today, and then hit a double on a Saturday. But I've only got limited time away from mum on the weekends. It's more there's more time throughout the week to do it, to get out and work out. I said I was going to start walking once a day. Hasn't happened. I'm pretty exhausted. I'm sitting down on the couch and falling asleep, or I'll sit down to watch a bit of a TV show or something when I have a meal or something, and I'm like falling asleep after the meal, or not even getting through a single episode of a TV show or something. So and then motivated when you're pretty sleepy, it's hard. Next week will be better because next week everybody's been trained. So the people coming in the morning, they've all been trained up, so they know what they're doing now. So I won't have to be as attentive to come and help them if they need help with mum with something. And her new bed's been done, so those things have been ticked off. Which is good. They're the big things that needed to be ticked off. So next week will hopefully be a bit better in terms of time, my ability to come out and work out. But it also will be the second week of cycle 2. If I can knock over the first week or 5s a week this weekend, and then start fresh on Monday or Tuesday, we could probably do that. And I'd probably just take Thursday, Friday off as my 2 days off, and then work out Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, or do a double on Saturday. And then in 3's week, start incorporating at least one more exercise per workout, or walking every day. I don't know what I'm going to do. I went on a pretty big rant today about I was just talking to mum about stuff. I wasn't ranting directly to her, but I was just ranting in general about um, I don't really see the point in living. Um, I can see why other people find points in living in terms of like procreating and enjoyment and all of that kind of stuff. But I don't really. For me personally, I mean, I'm single and I don't have many prospects of finding someone because I can't get out and about and do things as much as other people can. So it's hard for me to find people, and then on top of that, it's hard for me to find people that are accepting of my time commitments to mum and her disabilities. So because I have dated in the past, so the whole point, like having a partner and having fun with the partner, doing life things, it's kind of a mute point for me, and it doesn't really. There's a lot of enjoyment there that I don't really participate in. I don't really find enjoyment in eating anymore. A lot of my meals are they're just straight up for nutrition. Like I don't eat for fun, because most of the things that make my brain light up and with enjoyment are either sweet or salty, and I mean salty will cause you heart disease in the long run or cardiovascular problems, and then sugar obviously is just excess calories and it'll rot your teeth. So I try and keep away from both of those things because I tend to lean too heavily into those because I'm pretty depressed. I mean, the last time I did that, I gained 10 kilos or something, 12 kilos. So, hmm. All right, the battery died. Anyway, what was I talking about? The last time I leant into food, I ate a bunch of ice cream and sweet shit and all that kind of stuff, and I put on 12 kilos worth of weight. So, I did feel good temporarily while I was eating the food though, so I get why people eat too much food. But I don't think it's a healthy way of feeling happy. But I do need to find other things that do make me happy because I'm pretty much doing nothing that makes me happy. I don't really get a kick out of working out. I'm only really doing that to dig myself out of the hole, but maybe I need to start thinking about going, using the limited time that I've got, reaching out to friends, all the, whatever friends are left to try and see what they're up to and go and visit them and socialise a bit more and spend time with people. A lot of the public spheres where you go and meet people, it's everybody's getting drunk. They have pubs and bars and those kind of places, and I got over that a long time ago, or that scene a long time ago. I kind of just don't care for it. And a lot of my interests are not as mainstream as, or they're online. Like or I'm not. I don't live close enough to a lot of the functions and things that are going on. Like I really like comic books and movies and TV shows and things like that. Which there's big communities that talk about that, but like local, there's not any like local regional like groups that do those kind of things. So it's hard to find things that I have interest in. And I mean, maybe I should just put up with it and go and have a non-alcoholic beverage at one of the pubs or something and just talk to people randomly. I don't know. It sounds very daunting, but or to me, it sounds very daunting to do those kind of things. But I don't know. I've got to do something, me. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to come back tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll try and get out of here as early as I can. Um, I've got to get up and sort mum out in the morning at 5:30. So I'll just continue on from that, and then when the girl comes in the morning after I sort mum out, I'll come straight out to the gym, and I'll do a couple of hours out here. Um, I'll do a couple of hours out here and try and get this week's deadlifts and bench presses done. Um, yeah, I'll do that tomorrow because I can't do anything tonight. I can't even effectively put two thoughts together at the moment. Yeah, right, I'll do that tomorrow morning if nothing happens. Hopefully, nothing happens. I'll see you then.